Our next session is one that many tech enthusiasts have been eagerly waiting for. Please welcome Abu Anwar MD Abdullah, who will be exploring the question, Flutter, is it the future or dead? Let's show him our appreciation as he begins.
Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's wait for the slide. Let's see, is there anyone know me? Oh my God, it looks like a celebrity. Thank you. So those who don't know me, soon you'll figure it out. No problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, how many of you guys are here Flutter developer? I can see Flutter is used a lot of Indonesian companies. Let's see. Little bit higher, man. Why like that? Little bit higher? Okay. Wow. Awesome. There's a lot of cool guys. Nice. So how many of you want to switch to AI? Let's see. No, not really. Thank you for staying Flutter. Oh, it's back. You know what it is? We all know the meme, but okay, no problem. This is for AI. So it's been a while AI is here. So what do you think? Is it gonna kill your job by any chance? Is there anyone still think AI is gonna kill your job? No, nice, awesome. But so, yeah, we are safe now. Yeah? So what about Flutter? So if you are a Flutter developer, there is a rumor going on, is it gonna die or something else? So I'll talk about that. Also, we have some thinking AI, but by the way, I'm not an AI guru. I'm not gonna talk about AI. Before I start, let's play a game. What do you think? Okay, do you guys watch movies? There is a poster of a movie. Do you guys know Jackie Chan? He's pretty good. So by any chance, anyone guess the name of the movie? Let's see. Oh my God, one. Sorry? Is there anyone? Sorry. Is there anyone? Okay. Okay, let me show you the name. Who Am I? It's released in 1998. That is the best, one of the best movie I ever watched. You can see it. By the way, as you really want to know about me, let me introduce myself. My name is Abu Anwar MD Abdullah. I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel called The Flutter Boy, which is right now the second most followed YouTube channel for Flutter in the world. And I help more than 200,000 Flutter developers around the world. And I'm also a Google developer expert. That's it, me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, before I deep dive into my slide, let's see how many of you are here app developer. Let's see. That's right. Last time. Okay, a little bit. Okay, awesome. Now I can see a lot of hands. Is there no one here? Okay, are planning to become a app developer, interested in app development. Nice. Yes, awesome. You guys are awesome. So if you want to be an app developer, you have two options at first. You can choose native app development option, or there is another one. It's working? Oh, it's working. So on you have native app development option, and another one is cross-platform. So let's talk about native at first. So native means there's two platforms right now we have, most famous. One is Android, another is iOS. If you really think, no, I really want to build my apps for Android only, then native is a good option. On Android, you may learn Java, Kotlin. On iOS, or if you say, no, I just want to build iOS app, I'm the posh guy, I want to be rich super fast, or my audience are rich, then iOS is for you. So iOS, you have Suite or Objective-C. But let's imagine this is you, a developer who want to build an apps for both Android and iOS, two platforms. So if you follow the native way, then you at first need to learn one, maybe Android development, then iOS development, which means it takes a lot of your time. And to maintain the code base, is not that easy as a developer. Most of them are, I think, developer, you know the hassle. And there is another problem. The problem is at first, let's say you build your app for iOS, but then you realize your user in Android. So there is another problem, especially those who are really interested in startup or build their own ideas. It's really a problem for them. Not just that, let's say you build it. Again, once you implement new feature, again, you need to implement it in both platforms. Learn to do how to do it in Android and how to do it in iOS, which make you super hard on your head. So what's the solution then? Okay, there's again, what about like company? And if you run a company, there is already a similar stuff. For them, they need to follow or maintain two teams here. One for Android, another for iOS, which is expensive, obviously. Also, sometimes it happens, the Android team is faster, or iOS team is faster. It's so hard to maintain proper timing for both teams. Now, what's the solution of that problem? The solution of that problem is cross-platform. So what does it mean by cross-platform? Let's say this is you. You want to code in one language, or you just need to learn one framework that will build both apps plus other stuff. Let's say you learn React Native or Flutter that will build your apps for Android and iOS. That means you save a lot of times. And as you really need to maintain one code base, it's easier for you to maintain and keep it updated, isn't it? And also as it builds your apps for both Android and iOS same time, so you can launch on your market super fast. Same goes for if you need to add any new update and any kind of stuff. So for cross-platform, and it makes you happy also. For cross-platform, there is two frameworks really famous. One is React Native, it's developed by Facebook. And if you are a web developer, then it's a little bit easier for you to learn because it's kind of a React stuff. And another one is Flutter. It's developed by Google. And I really like one thing about Flutter. Have you watched that one? Anyone? There's Thanos. Let's imagine Thanos in this world come to develop Android and iOS app, but Thor said, "Hey, let's try it for Flutter for once." And look how his reaction after trying Flutter. Okay. So those don't know what is Flutter, let me give you a small introduction. Flutter is an open source framework that developed by Google, which helps developers to build apps for Android, iOS, website, Mac, Windows, even Linux. So just you need to write it once and it will build your apps, all the platform that you can imagine. Okay, so those are two famous stuff, but still let's figure out which one is better. If you go to Stack Overflow, then there is a chart how many problem user face or ask question. So till 2018 or 19, React is dominated because React released in 2015. It's been here for a long run, but as Flutter announced by Google is on a stable version, look at its growth, how fast people really like it is, and it goes super, super fast. And right now, look at their comparison, not just Stack Overflow. On GitHub, Flutter is in top 3 at top most open source project by contributors. Flutter is loved by the community. That's why people contribute to that framework to make it even better and great. And that is the proof. Not just Flutter. If you look at the Play Store, here Flutter on Google Play Store, Flutter is number 2 right now on SDK. Here you can see 22% of the app we have in Play Store is built using Flutter. Not just that, on App Store, Swift is number 1, obviously. React is number 2, and look at this, Flutter is in number 3. 12% of app that build in App Store is using Flutter. Look how many billions of apps are there. And Flutter recently released, just recently they're getting famous, and with time the number is increasing. Okay, not just the Flutter is developed by Google. They are not just developed for us. They're using Flutter and a lot of their apps, and few of them are like Google Pay. They use Flutter in Google Pay, Google Ads, Google Classroom, YouTube Create. Those are planning to create short video. You can try it. It is in beta version, which helps you to create short video or edit video from YouTube Create, and it's built with Flutter. Google Analytics, this app used by billions of people and is developed with Flutter. Google One and a lot of other apps that Google use Flutter. Not just Google, there's a lot of companies around the world that choose Flutter. Let's say Grab, Alibaba, eBay, BMW, ByteDance, who's the mother company of TikTok, use Flutter for their app. And if you go to the flutter.dev/showcase, you listen to their amazing story. For example, Philips, they said our development time cut down 50% once we shift to Flutter. That is amazing growth for any team. Not just that, let me share one of my story about Flutter. There is an app called 7Crave, which is a food delivery app. And they reached out to me and said, hey, we want to rebuild our app. At first, on that time, they're using native platform. And I said, yeah, we can do that, but let me do some research. It's in 2021. So I checked out React Native and do some research about their feature, about React Native and Flutter. I told them, hey, for me, Flutter looks like a good option. And they said, okay, let's develop or rebuild our app with Flutter. It just takes my team to 6 months to ship the older that version to this one. It's just within 6 months, we rebuild the whole app. And the next thing, we're not expecting the next. Let me share the result with you guys. Once we rebuild the app and launch on Play Store and App Store, within 1 week, it got more than 5,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. And their sale increased 32%. And right now, people love their app so much, now they become the #1 food delivery app in Jamaica, and they use Flutter from 2021. And that is what the CEO told. Working with Abu, one of the best decisions. I think choosing Flutter is one of the best decisions for them. So I think, how many of you guys have any startup ideas? Let's see. Or you guys don't want to be a billionaire or something? You don't need money? Okay, so for a startup, we work with a lot of startups. So what they need to ship their products super duper fast. And for that, Flutter is I think is a great or awesome tool you can imagine, because with a single code base, with super fast, you can cover Android, iOS, even web. Though Flutter web is okay, especially web app, but even Windows and Mac, you can cover everything. So what do you guys think right now? How many of you think Flutter is gonna die pretty soon after those massive uses? Is there anyone thinking the Flutter is gonna die? No? Okay. So how many of you think the Flutter is gonna stay for a longer period of time? Let's see. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, nice, I can see. Why here? No hands here. Why? Nice, nice. Thank you for awesome. Okay. By the way, anyone guess what it is? I think I need one. Okay. Hey, we're back. Thank you for staying with us. So, as you see, Flutter is doing great, and then the question is why we see a lot of meme and news about Google killing Flutter or something. Do you know that? Why those rumors are out there? There's one thing. Recently, those app developer maybe heard about Kotlin multi-platform. It's kind of similar like Flutter. It helps you to build cross-platform apps for multiple platforms like Android, iOS, Windows, as Flutter does. And the news is it also built by Google or developed by Google. So the question is, people ask that, hey, if Google, why Google maintain two code base or two framework at a time that do the same stuff, the Kotlin and Flutter? That's a valid question. And so the same question is asked by a top-level Google engineer on the Google I/O, and I really like his answer. So he's told us that we don't have any plan to shut down Flutter. It's not even possible right now, the stage it has right now. And we develop Kotlin for analyst stuff. And if those who really want to build an app, cross-platform app that give their user native-like feel. For Android, it gives them Material feel, and on iOS, give them Cupertino feel, app feel. For those, they can choose Kotlin multi-platform, or for those who want to make custom UI, they have their own design system, give their user more custom feel and appearance. For them, we recommend Flutter. So they have their different opinion which one they want to use. And not just that. Is there anyone heard about Serverpod or Flutterflow? Know about it? Okay, nice. There's a lot of things. Do you know Serverpod is highly dependent on Flutter framework, and recently it raised 1.7 million euros. Not just that, Flutterflow, it raised on Series A 25 million. With a framework, those are highly dependent on Flutter framework, and if Flutter is gone, why the investor invest that much of money on those? That's the analyst stuff that those Flutter is not going to anywhere. But what does it mean? Flutter is the only option for us to develop apps? The answer is no. It depends on your need, on your feature that you want. Like this slide, I highly promote the best stuff on Flutter. Flutter also have some pros and cons. Even sometimes you need some features on your app that your native platform best suited for you. Then you should choose native. And sometimes cross-platform, but the feature you need, then maybe it's suited more with React Native, sometimes with Flutter. You have to do your research before you choose, hey, I need to Flutter, I need to do that stuff. And that's it for today. If you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn, here is the code you can scan. Thank you guys, you are awesome.